G'day guys, so yeah, another trap video. So this trap was designed primarily for Gen 2 because I was having trouble with them buying organic polymer and killing themselves. A problem that became a lot worse once the Hawk was introduced. They could kill themselves and get away with all their stuff. So the purpose of this trap is to hold them tight enough that they can't access Helena. Even in a 1x1 you can lay down and get the right angle to get to the shop to buy the organic polymer. But not in this one. He can stay a while. Anyway, let's make one. Throw a foundation down, a ladder, and a compost bin. This is just a spacer so you get the spacing right. It's really difficult just to eyeball it and get everything centered. And now a pressure plate butted up against that compost bin. Pick the bin up and we want a hexagon of triangle foundations. But first you might need to put a pillar in the first foundation to lower one. As sometimes the pressure plate sits a little bit too low to work. Before you cover up the pressure plate, make sure you change its settings. So for the pin code, you'll just need to do the enemy survivor one. But I'll do everyone to demonstrate. And on trap activated, activate structures. Set the tribe logging to enemy survivors. And rename the pressure plate. Put coordinates in the name so tribe mates know where to go. And you can finish off the hexagon. Pull up the original foundation and place 3 more on the sides you don't want the entrances to be. Now on the triangle connected to that foundation, place 2 double door frames. And then do the other 2 sides. And now on the sides where you do want entrances, place walls. Now extend that wall up another one. Place the double doors in and pin code them to whatever you put on the pressure plate. So all 6 doors have to be the same. You can't really split these up. Okay, so now filling the ceiling with triangle ceilings. Now one wall down where the walls are, and two down where the doors are. Now some triangle roofs right on top. And a turret, again pin coded to the same number that's on the pressure plate. And make sure it has ammo and batteries. Now place a temporary foundation and a ladder on top of that at each of the entrances. The ladder's just there to stop them throwing things out and shooting out of there. A few stairs make it more inviting. Now 3 more triangle roofs placed inside. Now you're going to want some paintings to place on them triangle roofs. So this will serve 2 purposes. That'll draw them deep into the trap so they can get a good look at it. And it'll also leave them something to damage, so you can use that to trip off an alarm. Any artwork, it doesn't really matter. Every now and then they just go through and delete everything, and somehow this picture's survived all these years. Anyway, that is the completed trap. If you want an alarm, just do it the same way as I showed in the last trap. Just a 1x1 box with a dodo and a tripwire alarm. So throw your tripwire on the side facing the trap, put a dodo on the other side, and make sure you set the second one you throw down to allow trip by allies. So when they walk into the trap, get trapped, and say, "Oh, dick picture," and they punch it, the dodo will rage on them, walk through the tripwire, and notify the whole tribe that it's gone off. So this is my alarm dodo on the official servers. You always want to keep gas grenades on hand somewhere. And that's the reason you put a turret on it. There's always someone trying to sneak up on you. I'd only just given that Bob the Palovian, and then he just walked straight into a trap. So old mate's thrown his Giga out to do a mission, and then walked into the trap. It takes like 1,000 bullets to kill a top stat Giga with the top saddle. So I don't keep that many in the turret, otherwise people would just use it as a bullet farm. And this one's the reason this trap is made. People with hawks. This guy had just been trolling the server. He was trying to get out with the battery towers that remained. And for the record, Harambe is not a man of his word. He never saw him again. And a different server. We've got a surveillance camera up over this one. It's in the exact same place though. And I'll leave it with this one. This one got posted on Discord. And I got the bloody notification or whatever. When someone recognises it as mine, for obvious reasons. This is the only one I ever placed off Gen 2. Anyway, that's it guys for another video. Subscribe, check out my other channel, etc, etc.